morning, children. Let's continue with the 9th lesson, tourism, transport and communication. Okay, so in the previous part, we had revised true and false, okay, or say whether the following statements are right or wrong, okay, and we had also done give reason, okay. Let's continue with the second part here, okay. Here we have match the column, okay. So here we have two groups, A and B. You're going to match A with B, okay, but here I've given you the answer. Now in your exam, you're not going to draw lines, okay. You should not draw lines, but you should take out and write the right answer alongside, okay. A and B, you should write it, okay, side by side. So here A and B, Trans-Amazonian is major highway, road transport, we have Golden Quadrilateral, Rio de Janeiro is a tourist place, and Manmad is a railway station in India. Okay. Next one, let's do geographical reasons. We have already studied, we had already done short notes. Okay, here we have geographical reasons. Here we have, you're supposed to do two questions here, and each carries 3 marks. So you'll have to write at least, you'll have to write 3 points here. Okay, the first one, ecotourism is being developed more in Brazil. Okay, your answer, the first one, Brazil has clean white sand beaches, attractive sea coasts, beautiful islands, etc. It also has orchards, deep dense forests of the Amazon, various birds and animals which attract lots of international tourists. The cities of Brasilia, Rio de Janeiro, Sao Paulo attract many tourists. Tourism is also an important activity in several regions of the country. Looking at the sensitivity of the natural resources in Brazil, ecotourism is being developed more in Brazil. So here we have got 5 points. Okay, you'll have to write each and every point correctly. Okay, and that too, be careful writing. You'll have to write the correct spellings also. Okay, so Brazil has clean white sand beaches. Then she is attractive. The sea coast is very attractive. Apart from that, we also have beautiful islands. Okay, then we have orchards. Then you have the deep dense forests of the Amazon. Then apart from that, various species of birds and animals. And these attract lots of international tourists. Then you have the capital city of Brasilia. Then Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo also attract many tourists. Apart from that, we also have, tourism is also being carried out, and it's also an important activity in many of the, regions along the coast. Okay. Then, looking at the sensitivity of natural resources in Brazil, okay, ecotourism is developed more in Brazil. Okay, second one, the waterways are not developed in Brazil. Apart from the sparsely populated Amazon area, where waterways are essential for survival, waterways are underutilized in other parts of the country, with roadways accounting for 60% of the transport system in the country. Okay, now as we all know, the Amazon region is sparsely populated. Okay, and this only waterway is the only method or means of transport in the thick, dense Amazon forest. In other parts of the country, we find waterways are not utilized to the maximum because roadways are there, and roadways account for 60% of the transport system in the country. As the Amazon River flows through dense forests and swampy regions, water transport gets restricted. Okay, so the main reason why water transport is not used in Brazil is because the river Amazon flows through dense forests and also swampy regions. Though a vast stretch of waterways are economically navigable, they are far from utilized. Now, you'll be, astonished to find that about 20,000 kilometer stretch of the Amazon is navigable. It is economically navigable, but they are not utilized because of the dense forests of the Amazon and also because of swampy nature. Okay, so here we have 3 points. Okay, you'll have to write all the 3 points. Okay, because we give reason, we have 3 marks. Okay, the next one. A dense network of railways has developed in the North Indian plains. Railways are an easy and convenient mode of transport suitable for transport of people as well as goods. Okay, we use the railways for transporting people and goods. Okay, and it is always a convenient and easy mode of transport. The North Indian plain has low relief because it's a flat terrain. So we find because of the gentle slope of the North Indian plain, the density of population here is high. Economic activities like agriculture, trade, commerce, industries are well developed. Okay, now as the plain region is fertile, economic activities can easily be carried out. Agriculture is very well developed here. Apart from that, trade, commerce, as well as other industries also well developed. The necessity for transport of goods as well as of people is very high here. Now, because of the high density of population in the North Indian plain, it necessitates the transport of goods as well as of people from one place to the other. This has resulted in the increase in urbanization of these areas. So now development of agriculture, development of trade, other economic activities has resulted in the movement of people into these regions, and hence you find the North Indian plains have become highly urbanized. Therefore, a dense network of railways has developed in the North Indian plains. Okay, so in order to bring about development of these sectors or activities, it is important that this region has a dense network of railways. Therefore, a dense network of railways has developed in the North Indian plains. D. Development of transport is important for the country's progress. Now, why do we need transport? Transport system helps in transporting goods as well as people from one place to another. It also increases the mobility of people. A well-developed transport system is essential for the financial, social, and cultural development of the country. Okay, so transport system is needed to transport goods as well as people from one place or one region to the other, and hence it results in the movement of people. We need transport for the financial, social, and cultural development of the country. Remote areas can be connected by means of roadways. Though waterways are inexpensive, they are important for carrying out business and trade. Now, remote areas of the country, hilly regions, etc., are connected by means of roadways. Now, though waterways are inexpensive, they are important for carrying out business and trade. Okay, that is movement of goods as well as people between countries by routes, ocean routes. Airways ensures international connectivity of a country and gives an impetus for trade and communication. Okay, so if you need a quicker means of travel and also to ensure that there is international connectivity, we need airways. And airways also gives an impetus to trade and communication. It generates employment and helps in increasing the national income. Again, transport is also important because it provides employment to many people, and hence it results in increasing the national income. Therefore, development of transport is important for the country's progress. Okay, so we have got 5 points here. You can write any 3 points here. Okay, but see to it, children, that you learn all the 5 points. Okay, it becomes, and write also in points. Okay, E. We rely on sea route for international trade. Waterways are the cheapest modes of transport, highly suitable for the transport of heavy and bulky commodities. They do not require any expense for their maintenance. Countries having access to coastal areas can export and import goods through sea routes. Okay, now we all know that waterways are the cheapest modes of transport, and it is highly suitable for transport of heavy bulky commodities. Okay, so heavy bulky commodities, for example, like I know, if you are transporting oil, if you are transporting minerals, okay, metals, etc., from one country to the other, the best mode of transport is by waterways, because they do not require any maintenance. You do not have to maintain them. And especially those countries which have a coastal area, those ports, those cities which have ports, we find it is very easy to carry on export and import of commodities. Waterways connect the countries directly. Countries which are located far off from each other can send bulky goods from one country to another by waterways. Okay, so those countries which are situated far away, for example, if you have to export uh, metals or minerals from India to South Africa, you can easily do it by means of waterways. Okay, so children, we have discussed give reason here. Okay, be very careful, try learning all the points given here. Okay, and that too write in points. Okay, so here we have finished with give reasons. We'll continue with this lesson in the next session. Till then, thank you.